I'm Kathy Tran, and I am the delegate representing the 42nd District in the Virginia House of Delegates. So I came to this country as a refugee from Vietnam when I was almost 2 years old. And at the end of that war, my parents were determined that they were going to raise their family in a place that offered hope, opportunity, and freedom. And for them, the US has always embodied those values. In the 2016 presidential election, I was pregnant with my fourth child. And I realized when she was about a month old that I couldn't rest upon her shoulders the responsibility of fighting for these values for herself, right? And fighting for what I believe is now the heart of this country, and rest upon her, the responsibility of doing that for herself and her generation. And I felt that the time was now for me to stand up for these values, to show all four of my children that, as our country was facing this crisis, that both their father and I were going to do absolutely everything we could to fight for them. And that's why I decided to run in last year's election. Virginia House of Delegates has already passed Medicaid expansion in our own budget, and we did so on a strong bipartisan basis. And I think, just going back to the election results, we were able to do that because we flipped 15 seats, and we were able to do that because healthcare access was the number one issue that voters in Virginia said was their priority. And so I think that my Republican colleagues across the aisle realized that. What I'm really proud of, the work I did in 2018, was the ability to build broad-based coalitions around some key issues. And so my bill is focused on public education, on workforce development, and supporting veterans in transitioning from the military to the civilian workforce, promoting women's rights, and protecting the environment and creating a more inclusive Virginia. And so on any number of those issues, we were able to work with some really awesome partners from both the center left and the center right. And I think it's really important to lift up the diverse voices that support these types of policies that make our communities stronger. And so I'll continue to look forward to doing that in this coming session as well. We must always have kind of an open door policy for our constituents, and for stakeholder groups to be able to hear varying opinions. And it's okay, and it's good not to always hear the same opinion that you share. So I just want to say a heartfelt thank you to everybody who is a part of Sister District. The work that you do is so important to help campaigns like the one I ran, to help us be able to communicate more with our voters, to bring on staff, to have a strong organization, and to do what it takes to win. And I think that it's so incredibly important to know, particularly in our state legislator races, that we're not alone, right? That people are paying attention. I just so appreciate the time and effort that all staff and volunteers have given to Sister District, and in turn have given to campaigns and candidates like myself. So thank you so much.